Tommy Robinson's bold question to Sadiq Khan sparks national debate. You're not going to believe what just happened on live air. It started with what seemed like a routine interview, a typical panel, a usual clash of opinions until one unexpected question flipped the entire energy in the room. Tommy Robinson, controversial to some, courageous to others, looked directly into the camera and fired a question at Sadiq Khan that's now making headlines across the UK. No shouting, no insults, just one sharp, direct line that caught everyone off guard. Sadiq paused, blinking. A moment of stunned silence. And just like that, social media exploded. This is the kind of political moment that doesn't just trend, it reshapes the conversation. Because what Tommy said didn't come out of nowhere. It tapped into a growing feeling in the country. A question people have been asking, quietly, for months. And now, thanks to that moment, it's front and center in the national debate. So what exactly happened? We're talking about a public discussion hosted by a well-known broadcaster. The topic: community trust, crime, and government priorities in major UK cities. The guest list was already fiery: Sadiq Khan, the Mayor of London; Tommy Robinson, known for his outspoken views on British identity, policing, and urban policy. From the start, the tone was tense but controlled. Both men stuck to their usual talking points. Until Robinson pivoted. Instead of the expected criticisms, he posed a question carefully worded, loaded with implication that challenged Khan's record without crossing any lines. The essence of it: if you've done everything right, Mr. Mayor, why does the public feel so unheard? It was calm. It was respectful. And yet, it cut deeper than any insult could have. Sadiq's face changed. Not angry, but visibly shaken. And that's when things got interesting. Viewers at home noticed it immediately. Clips of the moment were clipped, shared, and reshared on every major platform within minutes. One tweet with over 2 million views said, "Say what you want about Tommy Robinson, that question hit hard." You could see the hesitation in Khan's eyes. Another read. That silence told the whole story. For once, no soundbite. No comeback. Just reflection. Even some of Khan's usual supporters commented with concern. He looked unprepared. Almost like he hadn't expected anyone to press him like that. Political insiders weighed in too. A former communications advisor for a Labour MP told a podcast late last night. Moments like that are rare. You can prep a politician with every stat, every line, but if you don't prep them emotionally for doubt, you risk exposure. And it's that doubt that's now echoing far beyond the broadcast studio. Because this wasn't about winning a debate. It was about something deeper: perception. Tommy Robinson didn't need to say much. In fact, the brilliance of that moment, whether you support him or not, was in what wasn't said. It forced Sadiq Khan, and the entire political class, to reckon with the one thing they often try to control the most: public mood. And let's be honest, the mood in Britain right now? Frustrated. Divided. Hungry for authenticity. Not just in speeches or policy papers, but in the way leaders respond when challenged. So where does this go from here? Well, political commentators are now debating whether this signals a shift in how British leaders handle public scrutiny. Some argue this was a one-off, a lucky moment caught on camera that'll fade in a few days. But others believe it exposed something deeper: a vulnerability, a gap between the polished media image and the raw expectations of the public. One journalist put it perfectly. The silence wasn't weakness. It was honesty. And that's rare in politics, maybe even refreshing. Still, not everyone's cheering. Some accused Tommy of showboating, saying he knew exactly what he was doing and exploited a tense moment for personal gain. Others defend him, saying his delivery was controlled, focused, and finally gave voice to everyday concerns. Whatever your view, there's no denying this. That moment is now a flashpoint. Not because it was loud, but because it was real. And for many viewers, that's exactly what politics has been missing. The bigger question now: if that one question could shake the tone of a national broadcast, what happens when voters start asking it in the streets, in town halls, in elections? Are our leaders ready to answer? Or will silence speak louder than ever? This wasn't just a viral clip. It was a mirror. And what it reflected, well, that's up to the public to decide. Because moments like this, they don't fade. They linger, until someone finally gives a real answer. Stay tuned.